Hi everybody, how's everybody this morning on June 2nd? I'm enjoying a great cup of American coffee. Top of the morning to you. Oh, the people who's done my tag has done 100%. Sue, you said you didn't know movies very well. You did a very good job. You did 100%. Thank you. So, what you were thinking about the second part was where the guy has kidnapped a girl, and he was down there by the lake or whatever, the water. He said it again. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The very first movie, very first Enforcer. Clint Eastwood is an awesome actor. I have every one of his movies. Unforgiven was one of the best westerns he ever done. Second to Josie Wales, the outlaw Josie Wales. That was a very good movie he did about the outlaw Josie Wales. There was only one flaw in the movie about the outlaw Josie Wales, is when his wife was killed and child. He grabbed that and forced it down so that when he laid the crossover and hit the ground when he was crying, it looked fake. That's the only thing I disliked about the movie. If you've never seen the movie, go see it and you'll see what I mean. But other than that, it was just a terrific movie. I enjoyed it, and I love movies. I love westerns. I'm a western fanatic. Of course, actually, you know that. I've said that many times. Opening up to, I'm going to call this video. This is going to be set to private on YouTube because it's probably going to be way long, and it's not going to fit on Vloggersville. So I'm going to set it to private. No, I guess maybe not. I guess I'm going to leave it public, but I'm going to stop the ratings on it. Sue wanted me to talk about nudist colony. Back when I had my started having heart attacks, I got embarrassed. You might say embarrassed, not embarrassed anymore about being without clothes. Because way back then, when you had a heart attack, they'd strip you. I mean, they'd strip you head to toe and let you lay there on a gurney in the emergency room, and just let you lay there. People coming by and everything else, you know. Back when I was a young man, I was embarrassed about that, and then after the bypass surgery, I had nurses all over me without clothes. They were touching me everywhere. They were putting bedpans underneath me, wiping my rear, to changing the tubes that for my urine and everything else. I mean, they had to change those daily. I had IV here, one here, and one over here. You know, I had IVs all over the place. Plus a lung machine. You can't talk, you know, with that thing stuck down your throat. And then they would give you a bath every day, you know, a sponge bath. You know, these nurses, most of 99.9% of them were female. And I think it would be a lot easier for a woman having surgery that would have to have a bath like you did, Sue, than it would be a guy. But now, if you had a male nurse, I could understand that. But I don't know about Canada. But just here recently, there is a lot of male nurses. Most males here in the United States go to be a regular doctor instead of being a nurse. They get more money. Nurses here make about, starting salary is about 33 bucks an hour. So I got embarrassed, you might say. It doesn't bother me anymore. I've had more women see me without clothes than in the hospital. I've had 10 heart attacks. So, and I've had a lot of major surgeries. I've had one bypass. I've had one, it's called TMR, which is an experimental procedure. Now that one was done in Salt Lake, and basically they put in a spinal tap. They, you know, to deaden your lower extremities. They did an upper GI as well. They just deadened the whole torso. So then they put you sideways like this on an operating table. And I got back in my room in the intensive care unit in Salt Lake, and I couldn't go to the bathroom at all. It just shut down on me because of the anesthetic that they give me. They had to give me so much of it. I guess I was coming to, you know, during the surgery. And so they had to give me some medication, and I'm laying there in the bed in the intensive care unit without any clothes at all. I've got female doctors, male doctors, female nurses, everything just watching me, you know, looking over me. And so nudity doesn't bother me anymore. Nudist colony, yeah, you have some nudist colonies, I should say. They have children there, you know, like in California, when I was out in California. Like a nude beach, you know, for example. I don't believe in that. I don't like to see children in those kind of clubs. I think it's made for just adults only. Yeah, it's kind of refreshing. It doesn't bother people there. Don't stare at you, you know, like, you know. Well, let's put it this way. People who just start becoming a nudist, they get excited. Let's put it that way. You can tell newbies. The worst thing and about a nudist colony is you got to carry a towel with you, because you sit down on a chair that's been out in the hot sun. God, you know it. So you want to carry a towel so you can sit on a towel. There's a lot of people. They have a lot of different activities year-round at a nudist colony. At least here, Bear Mountain is the one is here. You can Google that if you'd like. It's in Idaho, not too far from it. But it's nice to go camping. You don't have to wear clothes. It's a lot cooler at night. It's beautiful at night laying out there in the dark. And you can watch the stars. It's really nice. This coming full moon in June, I think it's June 22nd. I could be wrong. It's supposed to be a harvest moon. They call it a harvest moon. It's supposed to be very, very bright. Be like daylight outside. So full moon, stuff like that, going camping there, you know, next to the lake is really fantastic. You get a great tan, and plan on going this year. I think I went once last year, so cost you a membership. It is a locked facility. They give you the code to get in the gate, and you lock the gate behind you. You pick out your camping site. You go to the main office, and of course, pay for your campsite and set up your camp. You can do hiking, swimming, fishing, any kind of thing you'd like to do. Camping is my thing. I love to camp. I think it's great, especially I always take my telescope, and so it's great to sit out there at night and look at the stars. Who knows? You might even see a UFO. Who knows? I think I'm going to buy me a pair of very strong binoculars. The other night there was a object in the sky around 10:30. But I couldn't tell whether it had some clouds that went up above or what. But it was just a red pulsating light, pretty bright, and it faded out. I don't know if it went behind a cloud or what. You can't get a telescope. It's just hard to get it zoomed in because it was moving fairly faster rate. So I'd like to get me a pair of very strong binoculars. If anyone knows what the strongest is, that would be appreciated. But yeah, it's fantastic. Sue, you ought to try it. Sorry to hear about your sunburn. You know how that is. I always use the 70 myself because I really burn. Yeah, I remember once I was in the hospital back when I was a young lad. I went to Puerto Rico for vacation, and I walked through some acid at the beach. Somebody poured some kind of acid, and I'm second-degree burned from the waist down. I got back on a plane. I went in a wheelchair. I can't walk. And they immediately put me in the hospital when I got back into Arkansas, and I had blood clots in the legs. Wow, that was an experience. They sticking the IV needles on the top of the foot. Man, that hurt the worst I ever had in my life. That was horrible. They finally got the needle stuck in. I couldn't take it on the top of the foot because it was second-degree burn. So they stuck it on the side of my big toe, and I mean, they had to lay across me to hold me down. Oh man, that hurt. So I found blood clots in the legs. They kept me in bed, wouldn't let me up. The day they finally let me up, the first day, they said, "You want to take a shower?" I said, "You bet." So I got in the shower and I sat down on their little stool thing in the shower, and my legs turned completely black. I looked like I was a Negro. And I pulled the chain thing in the bathroom. this nurse came in there and she saw my legs, and she went out into the room, and about 5 or 6 nurses came in there. They're all female. They grabbed me and carried me back to my bed. I'm 155 pounds back then, you know, and they were staring at me, you know, no clothes. That was an experience. Okay, let's see. You know, I looked up on the, you know, I've outlived my mom. My mom died at 53. I'm 57. Wow. Oh, by the way, clear skies. Nice day here in Idaho. Temperature's supposed to get a little warm today, 85. So it's supposed to get a little warm. Yeah, warm. So I might have to turn the AC on. I'll have to wait and see. I've run the AC a couple of days when it was really hot in the 90s. But the rest of the time the window's been open, which is nice. Went on a motorcycle ride yesterday, had fun, and might go on another one today, who knows. Let's see, today's Sunday, the 2nd of June, and good to see everybody. Thanks for everybody doing my tag. That was fun. I might do another tag, another movie tag, and let's see if I can get them a little harder, and let's see if everybody can get those. So everyone have a good night. God bless. Sue, I hope I answered your questions. If I haven't, please ask them and I will answer them. Hope your sunburn gets better. I always sleep that way, Sue. It's the only way to sleep. Take care. God bless everybody. And whoever done my tags, thank you. And more to come. See you later. Bye.